What up, everyone? It's been a couple of days, but we're back. It's been pretty crazy couple of days because there's been a lot of fires here in California, and yeah, just a lot of evacuations, a lot of smoke. But we've been pretty good over where we are, so we're safe for now. And yeah, let's hope we don't need to evacuate. And I don't think we're gonna need to, so we should be pretty safe just because the fires are decently far from us, and yeah, the winds are a lot less crazy than they were like 2 3 days ago. So we should be all the fires should be getting better soon. So that's a positive. But anyway, now on to the subject that we're going to be talking about today. It is in fact the book I'm reading, The Inner Game of Tennis, and I think I'm at for chapter 5. I probably like a quarter way through the chapter 5, and I think there's like 10 or 11 chapters in the book. So cruising along with the book, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna talk about some stuff that I've learned. And the first thing I would have to go with is kind of the main the main purpose of the book, or the main concept, and that talks about two different parts of someone's self being. And self one is the conscious mind. So that's the part of me that wants to control everything, that wants to micromanage everything, and kind of force myself to say if I'm playing a sport, like to play a certain way, or to like do a move a certain way, or shoot a certain way. While self two, the subconscious mind, is kind of like the mind that learns on its own and has a brain for itself. So I'm not really, when I'm using self one, I'm obviously trying to force everything that I'm doing, and I'm trying to oh, dribble here, oh, this guy's trying to steal it, go that way, whatever. When self two is more kind of learning on its own, kind of like I think the analogy would be like a toddler learning to walk for the first time. So the toddler obviously like falls over, it makes mistakes, but each time it does that, it learns from, oh, well, why did I fall over, this or that, and eventually it knows how to walk pretty easily. And yeah, the what I've been reading about it so far is just learning how to basically utilize self two more. And it's not necessarily saying that self one is a bad thing, because you need both of them to actually function and play to your best ability. But the thing is that you just don't want self one, which is the conscious mind, to just take over what you're doing. Like, say, it's kind of like, I don't know how to put it, but it would kind of be like if you were under a lot of pressure or whatever, and you're like, oh, I have to make this shot right now, or else we lose. And a lot of times when you get put in a state of pressure like that, your muscles like tense up, because self one is trying to basically dictate what happens like perfectly, and kind of not over trying, but it's kind of messing up how you would play naturally. Because a lot of times someone can play a lot better in practice, or when no one is really guarding them, or if they're not in a game, because it's way easier, like you're just kind of throwing up shots, like, oh, it doesn't really count, so there's not much pressure. So yourself too is basically kind of doing what it does, and that's just shoot without being controlled, or having self one in its ear all the time, like, oh, do this, do that, and kind of just playing more free. Another big thing emphasized in the book is basically talking about how you really can't learn at the highest level without getting some sort of experience, or just trying things out and failing, and then adjusting. Because that's the way that the humans learn naturally. And I feel like as I don't know, as society has kind of progressed, it's kind of been, learning has been more so like, oh, do this, do that, kind of more instruction, rather than, oh, what if I try it, fail, and then see what didn't work, and then readjust and do it again. And speaking on that, a quote from the book that I would say is probably been most important so far, or very important, would be, there is no substitute for learning from experience. So you can get all the instruction there is out there, and all the tips, like all the secret hack to do this or that. But if you haven't actually, actually tried it out and learned through failing and actually, trying it in the real world, then you're not gonna learn to the best of your ability. So being that it said that, I wanted to try it out for myself. And yesterday I went and I played pickup with some of my teammates, and I tried it out a bit. Kind of just focusing on not really letting pressure get to me and letting myself kind of just control the way I play, but just kind of playing more freely and just let my game do its thing and not try to really force it too much. I'm not gonna lie, at first it was pretty bad. I was probably like my first couple of shots in the first game, they were air balls. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it was pretty bad. And yeah, I don't really know what it was. It might not have been the actual tips from the book that made me suck so bad, but I think it was more that I didn't warm up, because the following games after that and after like those bad misses, I got into a rhythm obviously and I did a lot better. But yeah, for the most part, I do think that I did play better because I wasn't really focused on, oh, like messing up, or oh, what if I do this, what if I do that, but just kind of letting my body do its thing and just play and not really care. I don't know. I wasn't really impressed with how I played. So I mean, I wouldn't say I was horrible, but because I was still, you know, once I got into a rhythm and I got warm, I wasn't, I was playing a lot better. But I still feel like I know for a fact that I can play at a better level than I did, and I can do a lot more, just in general, like skill wise. But I still didn't yesterday when I was playing, and yeah, I still wanna figure that out. Obviously, I'm obviously doing what the book says, and I'm learning through failure. Like, I didn't expect to win every time, or to just play like so outstanding every single time I play. But yeah, hopefully through more reps and just learning and yeah, gaining more confidence, then I can keep improving and keep getting better. Overall though, even though my shots weren't falling as much as I would have liked them to, originally, I do think it was a positive, and I do think that I did make progress, even if it was a little bit. Just not really caring about being perfect, but just kind of letting myself play freely. And I do think I did make a little bit of progress, but I'm still looking to make more. And hopefully, as I continue to read this book and continue to get more reps, then the progress and success will come. Anyway, guys, that is it for the video today. Thank you for listening, and yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated with my reading in general. And yeah, I don't know if I'd go chapter by chapter, but as I gradually read, I'll just share important points that I've learned, and things that I think would be helpful, and then also things that I want to really take note of that are super important. So that way I can always come back to these videos and be like, oh, what did the book say here, or this or that, and I can reassess and utilize it in my life. Anyway, that's enough talking for now. Thank you again for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.